That's a big one. That's a biggie. That's a biggie. $1 million no holla. Guys, I just want to let you know, man, there is a lot of opportunity. Would you guys agree? Dan the man, what's up? Great Lakes. Great Lakes is in the house. Let's go, brother. I love that.
Ready to go.
Man, I haven't been back to Michigan. Man, it's been a long time.
Well,
like, I
might want to wait till June.
I'm going to 100% wait till June. Yeah,
it could be snowing tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm actually golfing this afternoon.
There you less, yeah.
Nice.
I know.
There's 27 degrees yesterday here in Colorado.
What was it?
27 yesterday.
Oh, ouch.
It was brutal.
Well, I hate to rub it in, but it's going to be 81 today and sunny. So, Dan, that's what you're missing, bro. 81.
Mm-hmm.
That's Central Florida. So Kim's probably like 90.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, hey, today I want to. So, Kobe, let's just. This is we got some people rolling in here. Let's tell the story, man. I think it's epic. I think it's unbelievable what you've been able to do with a couple people's database. And so, just for clarity, Kobe's calling a couple people's database just to kind of revive, see what's out there. And I want to. It's part of my show today that I want to talk about the 3 things. I want to ask you guys what are 3 things you can do today to get a deal in the door, and we'll talk about that. But Kobe, man, dude, what'd you get last week?
Yeah, so I have one of our loan officers here at our company that maybe one day a week I'm going after really hard. And I felt like I really I was really excited because I hit there was $1 million refinance that was just sitting there that literally was just dying because their escrows went crazy. And literally I just sent it back to the loan officer. And a lot of times I do the application or get the stuff done. And it was really fun to just, they're like, no, Kobe, you're not touching this one. I'm taking it back from you. And I feel like that was the thing. I hit 4 real conversations with people that wanted to do things last Friday that, I'm sure you're going to talk about it today, but if you're just going in there with a servant's heart and just trying to hear what's going on in their life, there's some good stuff happening. Not weird stuff. This is just good stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So how big was the loan that you drummed up? Was it a refi? It was a refi?
It's $1 million refi.
And so they just for what reason? Why are they refining? Did they say?
Well, they have a first and a second.
Okay.
That basically the second was structured as it was structured on an adjustable rate, and it's starting to balloon. And it was a new construction, and the taxes got ridiculous. So they're just looking for any sort of relief valve to start lowering that payment.
Gotcha.
And I think that so that was really
That's
what
awesome.
it was.
$1 million refi, just a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's just whatever.
Just for a kicker, just an extra $1 million. Every $1 million helps, right, Rick?
Every $1 million helps.
Yeah. All right. So if you guys were on the call Monday, Monday. I think Kim, maybe it was last week. I don't remember which one, but she talked about a seller presentation. So she sent me all that stuff. I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to put the Google Drive link in the chat to see if you guys have access to it all. So I just put that in the chat. If you guys are wanting to do a seller presentation, that is it right there. And then my question to you guys, what is one thing you could do to get I always think about this, this was my goal, still is my goal, to get a deal every single day. But now it's to help everybody else get a deal every single day. And it's not hard, it's easy. And I want to go over 3 things that if you do it, and I want to give you guys a clear breakdown that 1, you can do yourself. If you do it, you will have success because everybody does. The only time you don't have success is when you don't do it, right? And so here's the other thing that I want you to think about is as you start checking this stuff out and as you start doing it and setting it up, I have a VA that's doing this for me, is setting up Facebook list. But that's just one of the things. So what's one thing that if you do it today and you do enough of it, you'll get a deal in the door? Anybody want to say?
Talk to people.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah, past database.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, and have conversations like Kobe is doing, right?
No, so Jim killed me last. Jim's the one that's winning right now. Jim, what are you seeing? Because you're the guy that we had. I can remember we had one other guy about a week ago talk, and then you talk. How are you seeing? You're just probably lighting it up right now, right?
You're talking about me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking about you.
Yeah, no, we're doing well. I think I
Tell us.
got like eight deals this week.
Wow.
I just keep putting my head down and making calls and getting business.
Look at
Good
that.
deal. And so how many per day would you say? Do you got a number like if I make this many calls, have this many conversations, I will end up with an opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, I got 3 yesterday.
What were the 3? Like tell me what the
Yes, I mean, in no order. One was a refi from a orphan LO that left us, and the guy wanted to do a cash out refi, but his equity wasn't there to do the cash out. So I basically told him, I said, hey, why don't we'll try to do the cash out. If the cash out doesn't work, then we'll stream it back to a rate and term. And, worst case scenario, I'll save you money on your monthly payment. Another guy is an FHA streamline refi. Another guy is I just closed 6 months ago, and we're going to refi him. Then I got an accepted offer yesterday on a purchase. And then another client accepted offer. I'm just completing his application right now.
just like that, man. Just 3 and a
Yeah,
half.
I've been doing this for 30 years, so I mean, it's not,
I love it.
it's taken us a while to be at this level.
Great
Yeah.
job, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, but it boils back to if you would have never called out or reached out, you have never had that opportunity, right?
No,
I mean,
not at all. Yeah, no. Whoever makes the most calls wins.
Yeah.
That's the bottom
So
line.
yeah, so what's that? $1 million right there in production? Those $3 million bucks?
In volume,
Or 1.2.
Well, I'm in Massachusetts. So
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's $1 million there.
Oh, geez.
Plus $1.5 million.
So $3 million.
It's probably closer to like 2.5.
Wow.
Let's go.
One day, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, hey, I'm curious. What's your hourly wage for that yesterday?
I make about $1 million a year.
So, and I mean, but if you did, I mean, how long did it take you to get those 3 deals? Like that's what you need to put on the cover of your phone. Because if you're like, if as you do these calls and as you get these opportunities, you like this comes in, you're like, okay, what is my time worth? Like Rick and I were at Premiere last week, or the week before last, and we are talking about $500 an hour. Dan Martell, I should probably play that video about his $500 an hour. So if you're doing $50 an hour, how much you making? $50 an hour. If you're doing $500 an hour work, so if you look at your calendar and you go, all right, is that appointment on my calendar $500 or $50 or $10, or am I sorting my database? It's $3 an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
no, I used to not really call on my database. So I've only been calling on my database for like the last few months. So this is
Love it. Good for you, brother.
I know, it's great.
Good for you, man. Congrats, dude. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, man.
All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a link. It's Fresh Agent Marketing, and I do this when I meet with an agent. I literally go over this in a cool way. So if you check that out, I'm gonna share my screen, and let me just see here. Let me just do one thing here. Let me just do this, do this, do this, do this. Let me see. Let's just share my whole entire screen. All right, you guys seeing this now? So what I did is I call it the agent success plan, but this is every business success plan. You can literally walk into any small mom and pop shop in the world, and literally this would help that business grow exponentially on steroids. And it's 10 like, and this is the social piece that you're doing on social media to remind people who you are, what you do for a living. If you click on this little link right here, it shows you how to set up a Facebook list. I highly recommend doing it. I highly recommend doing one list so you can make sure that every single person that you're friends with gets the like. Huge. The Facebook comments is doing the same exact thing, setting up the list so you do 10 likes, 10 comments per day. I've had people tell me that just I had one of the guys that I work with, David. He has a $400 million. I think I said it yesterday, but it's mind blowing just by giving the guy a happy birthday on LinkedIn. We do Facebook. We do happy birthday videos. You can do it on LinkedIn. You can do it on Facebook. Either way. But this one was not even a video. This one was just a happy birthday. We do a little extra for the happy birthdays instead of just the organic stuff that's given to you with no flash. No, we actually make our own and put them in there, so it's a little more flashier. Here's where you guys are killing it. 10 calls a day to your past database. There's some scripts there that you can use. 10 calls a day to your old leads. If you have old leads that you, like Kim has old leads that haven't purchased, some have, some haven't, keep track of the percentages. But if they already have purchased a home, she's asking, hey, would you like me to set you up with a strike rate? Talks to them, educates them about that, gets their mortgage statement. She said 75% of the people are giving her their mortgage statement. So she has their information, even though she didn't do the deal for them because they just fell off. 10 text messages. We talked about this yesterday. We talked about this the last 2 days. Sending gratitude text messages, saying, hey, what's going on? We'd love to catch up. Little bitty things to turn a text message into a conversation. This isn't to send a text message to say, hello, hope all is well. It's to, hey, would love to catch up, because you want to have a 3-minute conversation with them to say, hey, stuff like, hey, man, the market's on fire. Hey, is there anything I can do to put you in a better financial situation? And that's what Colby's saying. Anything I can do to put you in a better financial situation? Is there anything, buy, sell, invest, debt consolidation, any questions you might have? Use me as a resource.
Yeah, I felt really fortunate because I did a gratitude one for somebody that I closed last year. I just did a video message, and someone was trying to do an FHA streamline on that person. And it just gave them the trust to reach back out to me so that they wouldn't do it with somebody else. So it was pretty legit.
Yeah. Love it. Thanks, man. So text messages, if you want to streamline this and like put your 10,000, you have 10,000 people in your database, or 2,000, 200, whatever. This is a video that shows how to use shows how to use Reach the app. I hate the name, reachtheapp.com, but it is what it is. So it doesn't really matter. We have it. So here's the CSV upload. So if you check out, here's how to do the CSV upload. It talks about it in the video. Here's the spreadsheet that you need for how to put it in the format that it needs to be in. So that's all there. And then the how to use video, this kind of walks you through. There's a how to use video here, add a group, write a message, send a message. This comes from your cell phone. Cool part. It just allows you to do 10 text messages, like boom, 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 like literally within 10 seconds. And it brands those. So like you should be doing this all day, every day, whether it's using this app or not. So I think the app is $6 a month to use. Like it pays for itself for 10 years, 12 years, 100, probably the rest of your career if you just get one loan using it. So that's there. Email marketing. If you're not doing email marketing, you should be. Here's a little class I did on using AI to do email marketing to come up with what should I send and ways to use ChatGPT to go, what should I send for October 29th? There's so many cool things that you can do with AI. And I keep hearing, every single day I keep hearing, it's not AI that's going to take people out. It's the people that aren't using AI, right? And then there's companies obviously that are getting, huge layoffs because of AI. And then there's a PDF version. If you're the kind of person that like goes, I need to print this out so I can keep track. This is the PDF version that allows you to literally print this out and check off what you're doing on a daily basis, what you're not doing. And I promise you, if you look at this, and I was to look at your calendar and say, all right, are you doing any of this? I'm doing some of this for certain people, but if you just do the birthdays, like just pick one, look at 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then however many birthdays, you're connecting with 51 to 55 people, depending on how many birthdays you have, how many friends you have. And so it's just staying present, staying relevant, being visible. And so you guys can check that out. I just wanted to give that to you because this right here will help you combat against AI. This will help you from keeping people from leaving you and going somewhere else and working with someone else that isn't you, because somebody's going to be doing this stuff and it might be AI that's doing it. that will
You
be
think about this, you've got that plan right there and you go through that plan. What do you do with the other 6 hours of the day that you got to work?
whatever you want to do. That's what I'm saying. The whole list would only take you an hour and a half, which an hour and a half is 20% of your day, which is the 20% that makes you 80% of your money.
Exactly.
So an hour and a
always
half,
is.
like I don't think it'll take, it depends on how many conversations you have. And here's the thing. If you're like, man, I just want, I want 3 more deals. If you get a deal in the first hour and you want to work another hour to get another deal and make another $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it is, that's the freedom you have to do that.
What was your favorite sports donkey?
My favorite sports? Oh, I thought that was a question. Does that make sense? I mean, you can sit in on every webinar. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that you got to be careful of. If you're out there trying to bring in more deals and trying to turn the cold into the warm, but you're not doing these basics, what's the sense? Because you already have people that know, like, and trust you. So you're using this platform, these things, text, email, social media, to stay present, to stay visible, to remind people who you are, what you do for a living. And then, like Kobe, ask for the business. Too easy.
Yeah, you got to ask for the business because otherwise they just think it's a nice social call and you're a good guy just checking up on your old clients. If you don't, get something ticking in their brain.
That's right. That's right. So so we finished the show at 9. Some people are on the West Coast, and so it's 6:30 over there, or 5:30. They can't even make calls, but the people that are on the East Coast, you guys could literally have a deal by 10 o'clock by doing one or all of these things in an hour and a half. 10 conversations, 10 tech. Now, just remember, it's not to avoid phone calls. It's to have phone calls with the people that already know, like, and trust you, because they need you. They need your services. Zero expectation of nothing in return, except for to leave somebody in a better spot. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But if you're not calling them, someone else is going to be. They're going to see. If they're thinking, what do we do? What do we do? How do I save money? How do I put myself in a better place? And they see an ad, and it's like now the reticular activators are, oh, I didn't know I could refi. I didn't know rates were lower. That's the first time I heard of that. Now they're reaching out to whoever's in front of them instead of you.
Well, not only that, Scotty, I don't know what the actual statistic is, but how many people out there have never talked to a financial planner? How many never talked to an accountant? How many never talked to anybody? And you could be the only person that they've ever talked with that knows their financial situation, or they're even willing to talk to, because a lot of people are either embarrassed or afraid. And a lot of times all they need is some good professional help. And you pick up that phone and you call them on a day where they've just been dreading, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got this situation going on, and boom, you become a savior for them. Kobe's, their new best friend again.
Well, that's the thing. Like I had left a message probably 3 weeks ago that one of my mom's old clients reached out to me and was like, "We're ready today." And I'm like, I sent you that like a week. I sent you that 3 weeks ago. But they needed debt consolidation.
So they just at the time. So you think you put it in their head, and then they had time to sleep on it and stir on it and simmer and go
exactly. And then all of a sudden, hey, they're ready. Because nobody, it's like you said, it's like, I feel like, and it's kind of funny because I almost want to like who thinks that they are being sleazy if you ask, can I help put you in a better financial position? Who thinks that is a bad question? Because if you, I just would love, if someone is having call reluctance because they think that is not a good question, let's just put it out on the table. Because I wish for me, I had someone that was going to do that. We're just asking, we're not asking, are we going to refinance? Are we going to take cash? We're just asking, I want to help.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. What if you just called and said, hey, you need some extra Christmas money? Being that it's a month and a half, 2 months away.
Do you not want to make a payment until 2026?
Hey, you want to be done making payments the rest? Hey, yeah, 2026. actually throw 27 in there. Just to, hey, you want to not make a payment for 12 months? I mean, 2 months. Like then it's like, oh yeah, 2 months. Yeah, awesome. So it's just it's having fun. Like have fun with it. The other day, I think I told you guys, like I had Kobe and I got a buyer on the phone, and I'm like, man, I'm sorry, I can't help you. She goes, what? I go, your credit score is too high. You know, so like I was just having fun. I'm like, I'm just kidding. We got you approved for like 2.5 million. Knowing she was only looking for 500,000. Kobe heard the whole thing. She just starts laughing. And so it's just, man, like they create an amazing fun, make them smile, make them laugh. She laughed, didn't she, Kobe? She was laughing like hard.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was awesome. It like literally, I just feel like we get like yesterday. I was chasing. I had a file that's closing today that all of us know this. Rafa put it in the comments. Like we all know how to talk to our processing and our underwriting. And we all know that there's a lot of stuff we're doing on our side that's not fun. But for our client-facing stuff, make it fun.
Yeah, make it fun. Have fun. Remove all like I always try to. If I have baggage, I just hang it on the tree. Like take it outside, put it on the tree, and then go get it after you're done for the day. You know what I mean? Like we all have things. We all have life happening. If you bring it to the equation, you're less likely, like if you like, I think a couple conversations I have throughout the week is massive desperation to get a deal because maybe they lose a deal or lost deals or whatever. So then the desperation kicks in and then that comes out and then people feel it from a mile away and it's a different conversation. Or if you can leave that on here's the thing that'll remove desperation is doing these little activities, these phone calls on a consistent, persistent basis. Because what's going to happen? You're going to get more deals in the door. Then desperation is like, okay, now I'm like, oh, now I'm good. And is every deal going to close? No, it's okay. I mean, I talked to a friend of mine last night that lost a deal, and he's like, somebody lost like the parent died, and she's taking over the kids. Like that's stuff you can't control. You know what I mean? Like so, like the deal is not going to close because she's changing direction. I'm like, okay, well that's legit. So there's things that happen. Life happens. We sometimes take it personal, and when we do the activities, the simple stuff, it like if you have 20 in process, if you lose 5, does it matter? If you have 5 in process, you lose 4. Now it's like, ouch. So, right, Martine?
Oh yeah, yeah. Nothing like having 2 and losing 1.
Oh my God, man. Or 2.
You wonder why some of these realtors are up your butt wanting the information on these deals. It's because it might be their only deal that closed in 2 months.
Or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 months, 10 months, like this year. Could be the only deal this year. What were you gonna say, Martine?
No, I'm just saying like it's like a lot of desperation out there. It's exactly what happens. Part of it is like taking yourself out of what you do and trying to like get in their shoes when you're needing to respond and make sure you're proactive about it, you know, because that's a huge part of those partnerships. I see it fail all the time. It sucks for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Martine, last 2 weeks, how's everything going in new construction world?
Good. We're working on a map for the next project, and that one looks like it's coming together. So really good. I mean, the next 10 years looks pretty solid.
Next 10 years.
Next 10 years.
10 years. I love
10
that.
days, 10
love
months,
that.
10 weeks.
10 years. That's great. Good
I
stuff.
like that.
It's mine to lose.
All right. Any questions about anything I covered today that anybody want to share, and then like maybe a inflated version of something that, Yolanda, what you got? I knew that was coming. I knew she was coming.
You're on mute.
Thank you so much for this. This is so helpful. So my question is, I got somebody to help me with the daily task, the online task, the social media task. What is the best way to get that person onboarded so that they can do it and do it well without my direct supervision? That is one. And the other question is, how do you create a Facebook list? Is that?
Yeah. So if you go watch that video, if you watch that video on that first thing, it shows you exactly how to do it. So here's the best way. And I learned this, Rick and I learned this when we were up at Premiere. All I did with my VA was showed her the video that was in that spot, and she's like, okay, I watched the whole thing, got it. And then give her access to those, to your stuff in a cool way. Now, what I would do is use LastPass.com. LastPass is an online, and you got if you have the paid version, it's super cheap. It's like 10. I don't know. What is it? It's probably, I think it's LastPass.com. You can share your login, and so they don't have to have a paid version, but like I think it's, let's see if it says pricing. Here we go. Pricing for LastPass is $3 a month, billed annually. So it's it's $36. So with the paid version, you can share your login that automatically fills in the login and password, so they don't see it. But
that's a nice tool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Right?
I didn't know about that one. I like that.
Yeah, you got to have the paid version to share it. But so if what you do is you go into so you sign up for LastPass, you go into LastPass, and it's LastPass.com. I've been using it for literally 10 years. It's my best friend. You can have it on your phone as well, because you know how phone's a pain in the butt where you can't remember your stuff and you're trying to log into different things. You can have it on your phone as well. So, and then once you're signed up for LastPass, you go into that Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever you want to give them access to, and then you literally share your login details. They download and you share it with the email that they use to sign up for LastPass, which they sign up for a free version. So
nice.
And now they can log into your
how
stuff.
How many apps do you pay for on an annual and monthly basis? Do you even know?
No.
Do you have a list of them?
No, I did put a bunch. If you go to MLO Live, I keep trying to keep.
Yeah,
but if
you
you
got that
the
list
tech
there.
stack, the tech stack is like model. There's a bunch of like in this. If you go to MLO Live, look at the top. There's a tech stack of stuff and it's not all the apps. I don't think I have LastPass in there, so I'll have to do that. But LastPass is one of my favorites. The one I showed, let's see, Popple, of course. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff we can talk about that. But that's what I would do. So to get her started, I would have her watch that video, set up the Facebook list, show her how to do the birthdays. I like doing different birthdays than what Facebook gives you and what LinkedIn gives you. So show her how to do that. I mean, and what I would do is record a video and start saving your how-tos into like a Google Drive folder, so that if that person doesn't make it or that person leaves, you have video of exactly what you want done and how you want it done. So you're not like doing a Zoom recording, talking to one person, you're talking to yourself and saying, here's how to do it. Now, a lot of videos are already out there on how to do it. So just put them in your folder. So make sense?
Makes perfect sense, man.
Cool.
Makes perfect sense. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, because we never had a conversation after. She watched it. She's like, done. She started setting up Facebook lists. She started doing, and I go over how to do the likes and the comments and how to pop those things up. And it's pretty cool. So, and your algorithm,
The Scribe does that for you. You can just work and it'll record your screen and do
Scribe,
all
okay.
the little touch points.
Okay.
Like creating like PowerPoints of your screen and whatever you do.
Sweet. Scribe will do it for you?
Yeah. You literally just work and then you can forward it, hand it off, or do whatever.
Okay.
But it creates like your
Scribe versus Scribe. Okay. Scribehow.com or?
Yep.
Scribe, okay. Create step-by-step. Love it. Okay, cool. Thank you. There you go. Brilliantly efficient.
All you do is just work. You turn it on, just work, and then by the time the day's over, you can hand it off to somebody else on everything you did the whole day.
Oh, so okay. All right. Yeah, so what you should be doing when we do these shows, I don't know if you guys do the tab at the top, your tabs. Like every time somebody says something, I go in and I have a tools tab. Like I'll show you guys the tools tab. But so you guys can see I have a tools tab. So you see all these things. So I just saved Scribe because he told me about it. So I literally save all these things. And so I never lose. So it's always there. I might have to find it sometime, Devin told me about Gamma. And I saved it and I'm like, man, I forgot where it was. So I just go to my tools tab and go start looking through and oh, there it is. So there's there's Gamma, teleprompter, Home Power Playbook, you know, Brian Finlocker, Keith Stet, like video, like just on and on and on and on and on and on. So yeah,
That's
pretty-
awesome, Scott. I love the folders. I've never used the folders like
Yeah.
that. Mine's just one big, long, ridiculous
yeah,
thing. I can never find anything.
I
in.
know, I know.
Oh my God.
Yes.
If I didn't have folders, I'd
Yeah.
never be able to find anything. I've got them for different companies. I've got them for recruiting. I've
Yeah.
got them for
Yeah,
tech. I've got the same thing as Scotty's got. I've probably got 5, 6 folders
yeah,
up on my list. And when you pop one open, you know, there's 35 different things. I even have subfolders inside the
oh
folder.
geez, there you, oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. So, you know, like branch websites, corporate information, you know,
Yeah.
everybody's Calendly link in case I need to book on somebody else's Calendly. I save their Calendly link. So
Awesome.
yeah, a little crazy sick, but you know,
Scribe.
nothing wrong with a little OCD once in a while, right?
Dude, yes.
We're sick in all different ways.
I'm a tech freak. So anybody tells me something, you know, I'm gonna probably do a class on Scribe next week, bro, unless you want to do it. Like, you know, yeah. So awesome. Any other questions before we head out for the day? Wednesday. Awesome. All right, guys,
Great
take
day to start
action.
calling those people.
Yeah, freshagentmarketing.com. Check it out. Watch the videos. Implement that stuff, or hire somebody to implement it for you. And if you guys want to, know what I'm doing for people and what my VA and I are doing, go ahead and jump on my calendar. It's on the same page. So more than happy to share with you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and we'll go from there. So with that said, have an amazing day, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Honor to be a part of your lives. Be safe and pray for Jamaica. Please do.
Thanks, Scott.